the driveway actually almost kind of slopes this way, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So anything raining and this downspout. So if you look at this downspout, all the water on this side of the house is coming down that downspout and that downspout, and it's all ending up right here.
Exactly.
We identified that there was moisture coming in here, and you can see the staining at the bottom of the baseboard near a floor drain in the mechanical room and also in the exterior. And we think that's coming from a foundation problem or through the window or around the window. We did some air sampling, came back with elevated aspergillus penicillium counts, so we suspect some mold has gotten established in the wall cavities. So what we'll do is we'll get these air scrubbers going. We're going to set up containment at this opening, containment in the mechanical room. There'll be a zipper entry, so it'll be sealed off. We'll get negative air pressure going here with the air scrubbers. Guys are going to put on their Tyvek suits and respirators and start removing the baseboard. And the floor is going to come up. The floor is all cupped, so it's also been wet. Everything's going to be disposed of. We're probably going to take it right out the window in this case. And then we'll start removing drywall and photograph that and document it as we're going. Once that's removed, we'll get a look at the studs and any lumber in the wall. That'll get treated with a 17% peroxide solution and scrubbed and cleaned. Then we have it back, and then everything will get treated with oceanic, and that's applied as like a fine spray in this area and also in the mechanical room. For the floor, you can feel the floor is cupped, right, under your feet?
Yes.
It was the moisture content was like 50-60% floor. You see that vent? That's the one I plugged on the other side with the tape.
Yes.
You see that bottom spot on the bottom of the bottom plate of the 2x4? See how dark it is underneath the pink insulation?
I see that.
Yeah, so that got wet. That's a little bit of mold.
Currently, they are containing the area where we're going to do the remediation. We've installed a zipper on this door. See, the baseboard is damp. It moves like it is. And lots of mold behind the baseboard so far.
Is that the bad side? I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Yucky. Yep.
You know what kind of mold this is?
No. It's really tough to identify just by looking at it.
Right.
It's probably, judging by like it's probably Aspergillus penicillium. Most likely.
I told, after we did the assessment and got the air samples back, I told them based on the fact there was water damage, even though minor, like there's probably some mold.
Yeah,
here.
there definitely is.
Right, so that's what we'll take a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'll either call him and send him the pictures, and then I'll call him and kind of walk through like, hey, this is what we found, this is what's going on.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to me that it was a one-time water event. You know?
Right.
I think it's been a bit of an awkward, but also more importantly, again, identify where the water came from.
Yeah.
As I said when we first got here, I think the floor drain in the mechanical room overflowed. That's probably what caused this.
Yeah, but it's all in there as well.
Over there was probably most likely something coming through the foundation or the window.
Right.
But when David's cutting around, he'll examine the backside of the drywall, and he'll be able to see if there's any water staining, or he'll be able to look at the foundation to see if there's any water marks. Because what usually happens is when it comes in through the foundation, it's going to run down to the bottom, so it'll hit the slab, and it'll spread out around the bottom plate 2x4.
Okay.
So it hits the wall, basically hits the back of the 2x4, and it'll start running around the wall, and it soaks up into the drywall, and then it gets wet, and it'll just stay wet for a while, long enough for mold to grow. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh!
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Yucky!
This is just from a couple minor water leaks.